Hey everybody, back for another NASCAR Heat 4 video. This time we're going to go to Michigan and play with this draft slider a little more on a strong setting and see how close to a plate race we can get here. I don't know if we're going to have tandem racing or anything like that, but we're going to find out. I also want to mention that I did skip qualifying because I really wanted to start at the back and see if we could maybe make our way up through the field quick. So enjoy.
We're going green. Be ready. Ready. Hammer down. Inside. Hold your line. Stay high. You got room. Just clear that.
Wow, look at the one we got on the back straight.
Still there.
No, I'm starting at the back because it's so narrow, but
Stay on the bottom here.
see, the field's definitely starting to spread out a little bit already.
Still there.
It does seem on these non-plate tracks that when you do get draft, it doesn't seem like the draft works as far back as it does at Talladega. At Talladega, it seems that I was much farther back, and I was still getting quite a pull. And here, it doesn't seem like, I don't know if that's speed related or what that's relevant to, but it's a mess of cars here.
Stay low. Stay low.
Oh no, Menard! Save it!
Careful. Still there. You're clear all around there. Careful. Still there.
Doesn't look on the mile line at all.
Inside. Clear low. I need 10 more tunnel left. Concentrate for me. Still there. Outside.
Oh my goodness, we're like four wide right now.
Still there.
Oh, I'm getting
Still
hooked.
there. Car there on the outside. Hold your line. Got one outside.
Oh, I'm doing terrible now. This is bad.
All right, you're clear there. Still there.
Not that Michigan needed any help in being fun here, because I do find this a fun racetrack if you're in traffic. But this has definitely made it a lot more enjoyable.
Careful.
It's fun to get these big runs on people, and you can really. Yeah, I mean, the field is spread out. That's about the only downside, is it's going to be extremely difficult to catch back up once this field gets spread like this. These little wads of cars are kind of spread around. Having said that, if I can get the sixth push me here, it should bring me up fairly close. I don't know if I have a good enough car to do that. So at this point, I just fast forwarded through the rest of this stage here because there's not a lot to see. Unfortunately, with these settings, these cars get spread out kind of quicker than they normally would, and it's magnified of not being able to catch the guy in front of you. I'm 1.7 back now to Landon Castle, and I'm trying to get whoever's behind me, at this point Bubba Wallace, to try and shove me in a tandem sort of style to get up there. The problem is, now I'm using the default setup, but the AI almost catches you. It takes the whole straightaway for them to catch up to you to get to your bumper, and by the time they do, and they give you that shove, it's right on corner entry, and you end up getting shoved to hard into the corner, so you sort of wash up the racetrack and scrub off speed, and you don't gain anything. You lose more times than not, unless you just are lucky and you kind of break even. So yeah, it's sort of frustrating me back in here in this, because you're sort of just battling the group of cars that you're with. I'm not sure how this is going to react on a small, maybe a mile and a half. I have to believe it's probably going to be close to the same. Not as I guess it more or less depends on how much on throttle time you have. There's quite a bit here, so it's a little easier for the field to spread out. And now here comes the 36. Now he does get to my bumper, and that was close. So that kind of screwed up our momentum there. So at this point, I wasn't quite sure how much that 36 was going to be able to help me. That was sort of the first point where I was getting a shove, and of course that blown engine kind of spoiled that. So as this race goes on, I sort of at the end kind of discovered that the way that you can make up ground, and we'll get to that as the race progresses.
No points that stage, but plenty of racing left.
Well, that was fun. Unfortunately, the last half of that stage, I was kind of trying to get shoved. I also wanted to add here, I know a lot of people have been saying they've been having a lot of issues with tire wear since his last update. I'm running, I believe, like tire wear ×3. I typically run higher tire wear just because of the shorter races. I do notice that that is an issue, but I don't think I'm struggling with it as much because I'm on a wheel. And I didn't notice that till today. I did try and do a little race with the controller, and I can absolutely notice the difference in handling from a controller to a wheel with this new update. I don't use a controller very much, but I have, and I can absolutely tell that that there is a difference for sure. So of course I lost all my footage from stage 2, because why not? Not a lot was really missed. It was pretty much the same as stage 1, just trying to get a push from somebody and not having much success. But I loosened the car up a little bit more to try and get it to turn through 3 and 4, and here is stage 3. Went a little bit better than stage 2. So here we go. That draft picks in.
Still there?
You say it's hard to get the car slowed down on older tires to make the corner. Once you get that big of a run, or somebody shoves you that hard.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there. You're in the middle. You're all clear up top there.
Oh, it's Superman on new tires. Oh, that was rough. So much for Superman. That sucked.
Car on the outside now.
I don't know how we got a damage from that.
All right, you're clear.
Yeah, the car is definitely much better than it was now that I've loosened it up. Let's say I'm still only using the default setup, so it's not going to be perfect by any means.
All right, you're clear there.
And now it's starting to tighten up. Just the tires wear.
Stay low, stay low.
Seems this stage everybody is sort of going single file now more than they have
Careful,
been.
still there.
First
All
two
right,
stages, it
you're clear
seemed like there was quite a bit of side by side, really the whole way up through the field, but now everybody's sort of spread out to the bottom.
Car high, careful. Still there. You got room. You're clear. bottom. Still there. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. 10 laps to go. All right, clear outside.
Let's give me a shove. Let's get up there. Yeah, it's really hard back here in traffic to get anything on the cars in front. I feel like if you had a setup, there's a chance you might be able to catch them on raw speed. I'm not really sure. They say it's going to be harder the farther up you get anyway. But you cannot rely on the AI to be able to shove you up there. Because it takes pretty well the whole straightaway, as you can see, for him to get to my bumper. And I don't really get the shove where I need it. I get it where I don't really want it, and that's on corner entry.
Looking inside now.
You get a shove to the point where you're almost going too fast into the corner, and you just get tight at the apex. You slide up a lane, half a lane, and you just scrub off too much speed. And I don't believe you'd be able to make it work by shoving the AI, because I think they're just going to be too loose. That could work.
Got a car low now.
Come on, we're in. Let's see what happens here. I feel like I'm a lot better through the corner than he is. I am. So I feel like I'm going to gain about the same as I would have. We'll try and see what we get here. 1.4 back. Just don't want to. If I shove him going into the corner the way he's doing it to me, he's just going to spin. Well, we gained 2/10. Whether that's because of us shoving or maybe them getting slower, but I have to believe it's because of us pushing. Oh, somebody lost it. Uh-oh, no. Ah. Well, I'm not friggin' pitting here. That's just not gonna happen. And I don't think anybody else did either. Oh, this should be interesting.
Almost ready.
Do we have damage is the question. No, we don't. What is going on here? This is the worst restart ever.
2 laps left, stay calm.
What is happening? What a damage. Man. I went down a cylinder? That was really disappointing. That's disappointing.
All right,
Boy, there's a shocker. Anyway, in conclusion, the question, can you draft this short track? Simply put, no, you can't. And how much of a difference does strong draft make at a speedway like Michigan? And quite a bit. I think if you were to put a setup on, you definitely have a lot better luck, of course. But don't rely on the AI to push you, because by the time they get to your bumper, it's pretty well too late, and they're just going to shove you in the corner too fast. But it looks like if you can find an AI car to hook up with and shove them, you actually make up quite a bit of ground. Much more than you basically just hold your own, really, if they're drafting you, trying to push you. So something to continue to play with at different tracks. Maybe we'll try a road course and see how that works. Watkins Glen would probably be the best to try this at. I don't think Sonoma's too many slow corners. Seems you need to be going about between 150 to 160, depending on the distance you're away from the car. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, well, dislike it. I don't give a fuck what you do, really. But yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this, leave a comment, and we'll see you later.